Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Um, Today I'm going to be putting in my Sparco sprint seat for the driver's side. And I was going to potentially film, but as you can see, my garage is pretty dark. The lighting sucks, so I can't really do it. It's hard to see, but it's pretty self-explanatory actually. I think there's only 4 bolts. Just take those bolts off. There, and then there's 2. There's one there. Like I said, lighting sucks, so there's one there, and then there's one over here. So they're all 14 millimeters. So once you take that off, the seat should come apart. Then there's some wiring underneath. You just have to disconnect. But before you start everything, before I start everything, I'm gonna have to unplug my battery, the negative terminal. So, let's see what size is it. Should be, there you go. So now negative terminal is disconnected, so we're good. So like I said, I'm not gonna film taking out the seat. I'm just gonna try to see if I can take it off quick. The lighting is not good. So we'll go from there. Once I take off the seat, come back and update you guys. So here is a side-by-side comparison of my Sparco sprint seat, and then over here is my stock seat. So you can tell the difference between weight. The stock seat weighs way heavier than the Sparco one. Sparco is also a little bit more smaller compared to the stock one. But yeah, I got everything swapped over. Got the seatbelt bracket on there now. So everything's all good to go. Just gotta put it on the car. I had a hell of a time yesterday trying to get the seatbelt transferred over because of the wiring. I couldn't get it to come out of this little hole right here. There's a little hole in here where the wiring went in there. I couldn't get the connectors to come out through there. And I had a hell of a time just trying to get it out. Took well over an hour to get it out. Connector was all beat up by the time I got it out, but it's out, so hopefully I didn't damage anything, but nonetheless it's out. So, and it's transferred over, and I can actually show you guys what I was talking about. This thing right here. Look at how beat up it is. This connector was the one I couldn't get out. So I thought about depinning it, but I didn't really know how to do it, so I couldn't get it come out. But at the end, it's out. Beat up, but it's out. So this one not so bad. This connector is actually smaller. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about with this one. So right there, I don't know how the manufacturer was able to get in there, but that little gap there was pretty small for the connectors to go in and out. So what ended up happening was, I should have done it to begin with, was I use a flathead, a driver, a bigger one, and I just pry on this part, pry it up to bend this back up to give it just enough room for me to pull it out. I should have done it in the first place, but I don't know what I was thinking. I was just trying to force it through there and I couldn't get it out. So at the end I pried on it and I was able to just allow enough room for that yellow connector to come through there. So that's that. And then last part is this. This is my seatbelt harness, my 4-point harness. So I'm gonna open it up. Surprise, shipping was pretty fast. I got it here within 2 days. I ordered it on Friday and today's Monday. Yesterday was Monday and it came in. So I'm gonna open it up. So yeah, here it is, Sparco 4-point harness. So try to put this on, and then I also got the harness bar that should be here today. So maybe by this weekend I'll try to put it in, but here it is. I'm gonna try to put this in. Alright, so the last piece to my installation is here. This is my harness bar, my Braum. So it just came in today, which is Wednesday. I ordered it on Friday of last week. So today is February 5th. So once I unbox this and put it on the car, and then this should be the last part to having the seat and the harness and now the harness bar. So everything should be there, and this will complete the installation of everything. So let's see what's inside. So it looks like I got it in gloss black. Nicely packaged. Comes with the little sticker. That's pretty much it. So here it is, everything I needed. Nicely well packaged. Got all the hardware. So here's everything out of the wrapping paper. Nicely done in gloss black. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today is finally the official day. I'm going to be finishing up the harness bar along with the seat. The seat is already in. I apologize for not filming that, but the seat is in. So now the next thing I want to do is put the harness bar in. I looked up some tutorial online on YouTube, so I'm going to try and put it in. Hopefully I can get it without much issue, but let's get to it. So y'all can see this is my harness bar. I went with the gloss black, so I'm gonna attempt to put it on. I might have to go pick up some hardware, but for now I'm just gonna mock it up and see. So here's how the seat looks like. It's in there. I have to say it's a pain in the ass to get in and out. It is bucket seat after all, but it's, I'm already hating that life, trying to get in and out, but it's in there. Just got done tightening up all the bolts. So I had some issue with the seat not wanting to slide back and forth, so I literally had to take the seat out and then re-grease the rail, and literally just got done bolting them up and tying them down. Now it slides back and forth a lot easier now. Before, I was having hell of a time just trying to slide it back and forth, but now it works a lot better than before, so I'll take that. So yeah, here's the seat. So next thing is the harness bar, and then I should be able to put these harnesses on there as well. So let's get to it. I'm gonna see what I gotta do, and then I'll start filming. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take off this cap. There you go. So I just use a flathead, just pry it, popped it, and it's open. Now that exposes the bolt. So we'll go from there. Alright, so I took off the this little seatbelt cover thing on the bottom here. Take that off. Now I'm gonna loosen it's a 14 millimeter. Take this off. Alright guys, so I got my seat all put in along with the harness bar and the harness belt. I was gonna film, but during the process it was getting difficult. There wasn't really any instructions and I didn't know what I was doing, so I decided not to film. I just decided to tackle it and just start putting everything together. Ended up taking way longer than I expected. I wasn't planning on taking it this long to put the harness bar in along with the belt, but it ended up taking me almost a whole day. I mean, I wasn't working on it consistently, but still it ended up taking almost a whole day just to get it in. But everything's in now, you all can see. Seats is in, all bolted down, everything's all tight, all torqued down. Did run into a lot of issues when I was putting in the seat along with the harness bar and the strap. When I initially installed the seat in, I had the strap bolt onto where the seatbelt buckle is down there, but upon testing it out, the lap strap here was too long. No matter how much I tried to tighten it down, it was still too long. So what I ended up having to do was I ended up having to take it all apart again from the seatbelt buckle place, and then I bolted down to where the seat rail is at the back end of the seat. So down there, that's what I did, put it down there, and that fixed my issue. Also, by doing that, I also fixed the slider issue too, because I was having a hard time trying to slide the seat back and forth. But once I took that belt bracket off, it allowed more room. I know it's hard to see, but if you I do have a where it was touching to the center console, it left about a good 4 or 5 inches of a scrape mark down there. where the buckle was touching the center console. So that was one reason why I couldn't slide the seat back and forth. But as soon as I taken that off and mounted down where the back bolt to the seat was, it kind of solved my issue. And then I also went ahead and sprayed down my seat rails with some lithium grease just to loosen it up some more, and that also helped out. But besides that, once I got that figured out, everything was pretty smooth after that. The harness bar itself took some time. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I managed to get it in there, so that's all done. The only bolt that I end up having to change out instead of going with the OEM one was this side, because it's got, I'm still running my stock belt, so with the harness strap coming in there and the stock belt and the harness bar that's going down here, I end up having to go with the longer bolt, like a slightly longer bolt. It's a 7/16. I can show you guys that in a bit here, but that was the bolt that I went with, and because it was slightly longer, and I'm sure it'll do the job. But I was kind of worried that the OEM one might be a little too short, so I opted to go with the slightly longer one. So that's all in there. This is how I did my strap. Not the best, but that's how I did it. So everything's all in there. And again, because of race car status, this car is all stripped down in the back. There's no interior seats back here anymore, so that's how it looks like from back here. And I'm still keeping my passenger stock seat for now. Maybe down the road I'll change it out, but for now it's going to be the stock seat. So yeah, that's it. I mean, now that I think about it, the installation shouldn't take that long, but for some reason it did. So I like it. This is the highest, going up towards the front. This is as high as it'll go with the PLM sliders. So that's it. I have it up there. I think I should be able to reach my pedal just fine. But other than that, that should be it for this. Sorry I couldn't film much of the installation, because like I said, it was kind of a working in the dark deal where I didn't know what I was doing, but I managed to pull it off. So everything's all in there, nicely done. So, and then these were all the leftover bolts that I wouldn't bought thinking I might need them. These are all 7/16s. So this was the one that I opted for the driver's side lower mounting bolt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So also, before I forget, to get the SRS light airbag off, I did have to order these resistors, these own resistors. There wasn't any locally sold, so I have to order it through Amazon. Luckily it came in within 1 or 2 days. I got the the 2 ohms. You can see here. And pretty much what I did was I just take, I guess it comes in a pack of 100 ohms. So I just take one of those ohms and I just fold the metal clip in so that way it'll fit in the seatbelt, the SRS connector thing better. You know, it's hard to see because I have it all put in there, but pretty much all you do is you just stick that into the connector, and that should take away your SRS light for your airbag, and that's pretty much it. So again, I apologize for not showing much of my work, but like I said, I got kind of frustrated and was working in the dark most of the time, so I figured I just wanted to get it done. But that's it. So hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.